Hello, my name is Maxim and this is Introduction to ReactJS for Beginners. ReactJS is a JavaScript library for building user interfaces. It was originally created by Jordan Walker in Facebook. First time it was used in 2011 to display the news feed. It was made public in 2013 and since then was used in thousands and thousands of apps, websites like Facebook, Instagram and a lot of others, and even Battlefield game series. What makes React so special? The core idea behind ReactJS is to provide you a convenient way to describe UI of your application as a tree of encapsulated components. It does it by providing an API to describe those components in declarative way. ReactJS will update UI of your application when state of your application changes. And it will do it efficiently, so only components that were affected by this data change will be re-rendered. Now you might hear those terms and think, what is declarative and what the heck is component? Let's start with declarative. Declarative is the opposite of imperative. When you write your imperative code, you specify sequence of statements that should be executed in order to produce desired result. Let's look at an example. Let's say we want to display header, saying hello imperative code. First we need to define the mounting point. Var mounting point equals, we will use div with id root as our mounting point. It will be our element where we will add our header. Document, query, selector, root. Okay, now we need to create our header. Header equals document create element and we pass h1. Next we need to specify inner HTML of our header. Header inner HTML equals hello imperative code. And now we need to append our header as a child of our mounting point. Mounting point, append child, header. Opposed to that, when you write your declarative code, instead of specifying sequence of the actions, as we did now, you specify the desired result. Here is how same code would look in React. We import React from the React package, and now we just say that we want to render header with text hello declarative code. Good analogy is HTML, as it is declarative way of describing layout of the web page. Second important concept is component. In fact, it's a central part of React paradigm. Basically, it's an isolated part of UI that can contain some layout, some business logic, and some bound state. Components can be as simple as buttons, or text inputs, or can be complex and be composed from many other simpler components. Components can have children inside of them that can have their children and so on. Consider this example. We have page that can have header component and login panel component. Inside login panel component we have login input and password input. This allows you to describe UI of your application as a nested tree of components. Turned out that thinking of your UI of your application as a tree makes it very convenient, easy to work with and reason about.